Welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And this is our recipe of the week. It is our Low Country Boil. And yeah, let's get to it. Hey guys, it's Future Joel.
And I'm Future Christy. Hey, we just wanted to stop in for just a second and tell you that we always promise to be very real on this channel, and nothing has changed. When y'all voted for the recipe of the week to be the Low Country Boil, when I looked back at the video clips of where we recorded it, we had all kinds of goofs and chaos in there, and we're going with it because you asked for that one, and we're being real. We're not editing out our goofs, so hopefully you will enjoy it. We did laugh a lot because we were making mistakes on film. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Also, one other note, that if you want this to be an authentic Low Country boil, I believe that is usually made with Old Bay seasoning. We did not have any, and we used homemade Cajun seasoning, and you'll hear us say that in the video, Cajun seasoning, several times. But if you want that authentic Low Country boil, you'll have to buy some Old Bay seasoning or find a recipe online that is the same. But let's get back to the actual video.
All right, so what we're going to do is we brought 4 quarts of water to a boil, and now we're going to add lemons. Woo, watch out!
Watch that splatter.
Right? Woo. Uh-oh. Oh! You can cut that out, or you don't have to. Okay.
Okay, you might want to figure out a better way to put it in next time. Maybe get one of those strainers and then drop them down in there.
There we go. And then we're going to put 1 tablespoon of Cajun seasoning
Look at that.
for every quart of water.
Which means 4 tablespoons for us because we have 4 quarts of water. I think you need to put enough water to cover the ingredients, all the ingredients that you're going to put in the pot. So that's why we put 4 quarts.
Now we're going to mix that around a little bit. Kind of get that seasoning in there.
And get it to chill out a little bit.
Chill out, man. Okay. So now we're going to cut it down to medium heat.
And not a moment too soon before it starts to boil over.
It was a little angry at me.
Yep.
All right, next we're going to add the potatoes.
It's time to go ahead and add them?
That's what it said.
Okay.
So reduce the heat to medium, then add the potatoes and sausage, and cook until potatoes start to soften, about 10 minutes.
You could get a strainer and put or just keep doing that. Ow.
How about I do this?
That's gonna make them splatter really fast. Okay, that's done. That'll work.
And we're going to put in the sausage as well at the same time. And we'll try not to make a mess. But, ooh, look at them roll right off. Them sausages want to get up in there.
That's what I was going to say. They want it in there.
They're like, let me in. Oh.
Still happened.
All right, so this is going to cook about 10 minutes or until the potatoes start to soften, and we will see you then. All right, so next we're going to add the corn.
Just gently.
Oof. You can add much more.
Our original recipe said to use 6 ears of corn cut in half. And it also said to use fresh corn, and we couldn't find any fresh corn that day. So we just picked up 1 pack of 6 half corn on the cobs. So we don't have as much corn in here as we were supposed to, but I don't think we had space for it anyway.
Nope. So we're going to let that boil again for about 7 minutes or until the corn starts to get tender. All right, so next we're going to add the shrimp. Now the recipe calls for 3 pounds of extra large shrimp. We only got 2 pounds of large shrimp. And you're going to keep the tail on, so when you eat those, you'll have to peel that off. Don't eat the tail. So we're just going to get those in there. You may need to get the... Woo! That's some goodness right there.
Again, our pot's not big enough.
Yeah, we need a little bit bigger pot.
Got to take a little juice out of it. All right, so this goes for 3 minutes, right?
About 2 to 3 minutes, just until the shrimp starts to turn opaque. And you can see it's already starting to turn opaque, so it's not going to take long at all. Because shrimps don't take long to cook. Mm. All right, we'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, so once it's done, you want to strain it. So it goes all into the thing there. All right, and then, I got my glasses. Our little thing here is metal, so it's going to be hot.
Yes.
So you just kind of, oh, it smells so good. So you can kind of see it there. It's got the seasonings on the potatoes, and really what you want is for that to, you can let it sit in that seasoning water as long as you want to. The longer you let it sit, the more flavorful it's going to be, and the more it's going to soak in that Cajun seasoning. So, yeah. So, anyway, all right. So that's kind of what it looks like.
And we also have on the side over here, it was 1/4 cup of butter and 1 garlic minced, and we just melted that butter and garlic together, and you can serve that mixture with it.
Yep. All right, so this is the finished product. And really, if we were doing a low country boil outside, you have a big fire and a big pot and just a strainer bucket inside the pot, and you take it out and you just throw it onto your picnic table with paper or tablecloth on top of it, and that's kind of what we did here. But
oh yeah, except we ain't got no crawfish in there.
No, ain't got no crawfish in there, but hey, we got some shrimpses. So anyway, that's kind of it right there. And if you want to try this, we'd love to hear your comments on how it turned out. Next time we'll probably get a stock pot, a bigger stock pot, and cook it in that, so we don't have the boiling over like we saw there in the video.
We've not made this, but here's the thing: we've had this recipe hanging out for a long time in our cookbook. It came from some magazine, and we just decided to go ahead and make it. But we did make some alterations to that recipe, and I'm not sure that I could even find it because it was like a ripped out magazine thing. So I'm just going to type out the recipe.
Yep.
And like I said, it's not even the same because we made alterations to it.
Right. All right. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for updates from us when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes on the weekend. Drop us a comment below and tell us how this looks, or if you want to try it, or if you've tried any of our recipes. Also hit us up on the gram, Long Row with Joel and Christy, and let us know if you tried any of our recipes. We would love to hear from you. Any additions or alterations you made to it to make it better, we'd love to hear that too. So I think that's going to do it today for the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And don't forget it's the long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.